Alrighty, here we go. We got trial fit number 2 going. Fits on top very nicely. Opens up. We got to come up with a way to stop it at 90 though. We'll have to modify this back here a little bit to get the stand straight up. Put a little gusset in there of some kind. And cut a little bit out for the drain hole again, which we already hacked out a little bit. But looks good. I think it'll work. Shuts. Get it all welded up and painted, and we'll take care of this. Well, here we are. I'm going to finish up this grill cover. As you've seen, we went and test fit it. Fit good. Got to do the finish welding. We're going to make a couple bungs and hinges for the hinge part and a handle for it. I'll bring you along on that. We'll show you what's going on here. We're going to make a couple hinge pins like this. I already kind of made one. And we'll make a couple bungs. I got a piece of stainless, 1-inch stainless here, but I don't know if I'm going to use stainless or not. These bolts are stainless, so I might try to match the materials to that. But they'll go, the bungs, we'll bore this hole out, this hinge pin hole, weld the bung in there, and put the hinge pin on from the outside, and so it locks in from here. We're gonna go ahead and get one of these turned down. This is a 1/2-inch National Fine bolt, and we're turning the shoulder down to 3/8, because that's what the hole in the grill calls for. So I get you set up here on the lathe, and we're going to use the old Powercraft lathe today. I don't know, I think it's like a Logan duplicate. I suppose that it was sold at like Montgomery Ward's or something. Wasn't there Powercraft? Wasn't there stuff called Powercraft? But anyway, we're going to give her a little run. She hasn't had a whole lot of activity here lately, so we'll get going on that and turn this other hinge pin down. All right. Couple oil in some spots here. Old machines, you got to take care of the oil in them. Get my depth marked on here. Alrighty. for a measurement here. We got 410, so we got a little ways to go yet. Okay, got 15 thousandths to come off yet. Okay, let's do 5, 10. I'll say a little spring pass here. Got a couple thousandths more to come off of there. We'll just hit the file real quick. All right, 375, there we are. All right, we got us a pair of hinge pins here. Don't know if you can see the inside of this here. Let me see if I put that C-clip in there. Some people use a internal O-ring. It fits in the grooves of your jaw and it helps hold the small part square in there. Works pretty good. Worked good for this application. All right. Now we're going to take that out of there. That's all it is, a little C-clip, E-clip, whatever you want to call them. And we're going to stick our hinge pin in here. I want to face off the front of these so I can polish them and make them look nice. Oh. All right, polish the end of them off a little bit. Oops, sorry about the glare. Alrighty, got a couple polished ends on. This one didn't come out very good, but we'll probably sand them and polish them a little bit anyway. So, alrighty. Alrighty, now we're going to make a couple bungs. And you can see my drawing here. 1 inch, 3/4 shoulder on it. We'll tap it out to half 20 thread. We'll get set up to get that done. All right, we got our chunk of steel in here. I'm just going to face it off down here a little bit. Don't have to be exact 1 inch size, and then we'll turn a little shoulder on there and maybe drill the hole through it. All right, here we go. like my stock could be bent a little bit, or my end hole is off center, but it doesn't matter. This is nothing precision about this. Go down here a ways. Yeah, we might take a little more off of that. Alright, now we want to put a little shoulder on here. It's about 3/4 of an inch. Doesn't have to be much. My tool don't make no chips. Back this off here. Let me get them on. Like I said, this ain't nothing precision about this. So we want to be 3/4 of an inch on this end. A little shoulder at 3/4. Yeah, still got a ways to go, a couple 100,000. we at? 820. $8.20. So let's take 10, 20. What do we got? 10 more thousandths. 10 more thousandths. Go down to where are we? There we go. I think we're there. 750. That'll work. All right. Now see if we can face the end of this off a little bit, sticking out this far. That far. What I might do is cut this piece off of here. This will be enough for both of my pieces. I think it's a couple inches at least. I'm going to cut this piece off so we can get it closer to the chuck and do what we need to do, but you get the idea what we're going about for here. So I'll finish these up and bring you back when we're done. Well, we got all our components fabbed up for our grill cover. These are the hinge pins. Actually, it's a bung that will get welded into the side here, and these will thread in from the outside. I'm going to polish these so they look shiny, but that's 1/2 inch stainless bolt, 1 inch stainless stock for that. And also we got this handle. See if you can, there you go, get a picture of it. The middle part is 1/2-inch tubing, and the legs are just some 1/2-inch stainless stock that I had. I'll drill holes through the cover, 3/8 holes, and weld them from the inside. I hope that'll be strong enough to last. This cover don't go up and down that often, but anyway, that's that. Also, we got these little angle brackets here. What happens is when this opens to 90 degrees from the back of the cover, these will stop it from, that'll hold it in that 90-degree orientation straight up the back of the grill. So anyway, we got to get some welding done here. We made a slight modification here for the drip tray. Got that cleared. I'm going to get set up and do some welding. Probably set you up on a little time lapse here, and we'll weld away for a minute. Don't have to show it all to you, but we'll get started at it here. Mainly I like to try to stick this handle together. See if I can get that done. Get it tacked, and then I can flip it over and remove this one clamp and go from there. Alrighty, we'll get you set up here and get you a time-lapse view of a little bit of this welding. Okay, well, you seen me struggle through that. We got that started, that little stop on there. We did get our handle welded together after a little bit of a shaky start. This TIG welding, it's hard for me to see what I'm doing. I got a goober there I got to clean off, but other than that, I think it'll be all right. Anyway, you get the gist of it. I'll continue welding here and get this one welded on. Probably do a little more of the seam weld down the front, but we'll get her welded up. Show you when we're done. Well, after about 40 minutes of welding, got both sides and these little ears on the back welded together. Not too bad. We'll get it cleaned up and it'll look good enough. It didn't quite fuse together. Had to use a little bit of filler rod here and there. I thought it would all just fuse, but a little filler rod here and there. Oh, here's my handle. Got it all cleaned up. We'll get the holes drilled and get that stuff welded on next. Thought I'd give you a peek of the finished weld. We sand it off and then hit it with a 80 grit dual action sander. But we're getting ready to put the hinge bungs in. See, I got the hinge bungs. I got a long piece of 3/8 all thread running down through here to hold the hinge bungs in place. And we got our holes drilled for our handle. So we're gonna get them welded in there and taken care of, and Then it's nothing but clean up and paint after that. Alrighty, here we go. I'll get you a view of welding this first bung in here, maybe. Alright, got that one in place. I'm gonna get the other one, and then I'm gonna take this thread rod out of there so I can access the back side of that. Anyway, there we go. Alright, we're gonna polish up these bolt heads. They're stainless steel. We'll just give them a quick polish so they kind of go along with the handle. By the way, this is my little polishing station. Scotch-Brite pad. I don't know what grit. Can't remember anymore. See if it says something on it when it stops. And just a flapper wheel. I think that's a 80 grit flapper wheel. But yeah, I guess it really don't say anything on it, but that's what it looks like. Anyway, then on this side I got just a couple buffing wheels. They're about shot, but they'll work for this. A little rouge on here. There we go, puts a little shine on it. Not too bad. Before. Alrighty. By the way, my little handle, all it is a 3/8 chuck off of some old drill. Had a 3/8 National Fine stem on it, and I just made a handle that it would fit on there. And I use it for this kind of stuff a lot of times, polishing bolts, or I think I've mentioned it in one of my other videos, but anyway, there's a picture of that deal. Kind of handy to hold things like that. Even sometimes you got to grind up something small that'll fit in that 3/8 chuck. You can stick it in there and grind away without worrying about your fingers. Everything's fit up. Everything's ready for paint now. I took and cleaned the steel off with a little lacquer thinner and a little acetone. Got all the oil off of it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with this DA dual action sander, DA sander, and some 180 grit paper. This is left over from my body working days. But anyway, this is kind of old school. It's feathering disc adhesive. And it goes on here, and then it makes it a peelable. These don't have any sticky on them, so it makes it a peelable piece of sandpaper you can put on there. Nowadays they're either hook and loop or have some kind of adhesive on them, but we're going to spread some of this on here. Show you how this works here. I don't know, it may be fairly common, but I had a hell of a time finding this glue when I needed it. Put a little bit on there. Kind of spread it around with your one disc, and let it sit up for a little bit. It's kind of, like I said, it's a peelable adhesive then. I know I got a couple boxes of these sanding discs that don't have any glue on them, trying to get them used up here and there. But anyway, we get ready to go. We'll show you a little bit of this DA action on this grill hood. Okay, got us a fresh pad on this sander. What dual action means is it goes back and forth and around and round, in case you didn't know. But we're just going to try to blend some of these bigger scratches in. That's enough of the DA action, I guess. Now it's ready for paint. We'll wipe it off one more time and we'll get her painted. And then we'll show you the end of this. Sooner or later, anyway. It's coming out pretty good. Okay, here we got the finished grill cover. Whoops, sorry about that. It's put a semi-gloss finish on it. High temp. I used Rust-Oleum Ultra grill paint. So good for 1200 degrees, I think. Now let's walk over here and look at the can. Here's what we used on the outside of it. Resists heat up to 1200 degrees. And the inside is painted with just this Rust-Oleum grill paint, flat black. Main reason I did that is because the semi-gloss more matches the outside of the flat top cooker frame. So anyway, here's the inside. Came out pretty good. Good enough. Good enough for our work anyway. But I wanted to say that this isn't by no means the cheaper alternative to a flat top grill cover. You can probably buy them online in various forms for a lot, for I don't know, I'm $60 to $150, something like that. But the reason I built this, because I had the materials. It's for my son, and this just helps me maintain my skills, basically. I like doing projects that, first of all, I can use up materials that I have, and second of all, that keep my skills going. But it's by no means probably the cheapest one. Somebody always asks me why I do this, and I just tell them because I can, you know. Sometimes we just do stuff because we can, not because it's the smartest thing, but because we can. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this two-part on this grill cover. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and share it if you want, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ed's Metalworks, signing out.